Pleasures Things. Today I will be talking about contraception. So what is contraception? Contraception is the process of preventing sperm cells from fertilizing an ovum, meaning egg. So the goal of contraception is to prevent pregnancy, ultimately. There is some contraceptive myths we should learn about before getting into the method. Some myths include pregnancy is not possible the first time. That's very wrong. Pregnancy is very possible the first, second, anytime, as long as it was unprotected intercourse. And another myth is that toothpaste is a spermicide. Actually, toothpaste does not kill sperm, and it works poorly as a lubricant. So now we're going to go into the methods of contraception. There are some methods that prevent pregnancy and also prevent STIs. These methods include selective abstinence, which means that obtaining from sexual behavior on the basis of the risk of STIs or pregnancy. The other two methods of contraception that also prevent STIs are the male and female condom. This is a male condom, and this is what a female condom looks like, but it's not. So we will use our imagination. I will pull it, and we will imagine that so this is what a female condom would look like if it was elongated. Okay, so now we went through those three methods. Now we're going to go through another form of contraception, which is celibacy. It's when you're trying to avoid STIs, pregnancy altogether, and any sexual activity actually. Celibacy is actually engaging in no sexual activities whatsoever. So that can get pretty difficult, but it's very effective, 100%. Okay, so now we're going to go into oral contraceptions, I'm sorry. So another term for oral contraception is the birth control pill. That is how it's widely known. These are tablets that contain female hormones that are ingested every day. The birth control pills actually constitute the most popular reversible contraception method used by women in the U.S. Okay, more about oral contraception is that there is a combination of pills and mini pills. Combination pills contain estrogen and progesterone, while the mini pill only has progesterone. Okay, more on oral contraceptives. When you forget to take them, that is the main reason why they might not be successful in preventing the pregnancy. Because it's very important to take them on a daily basis, and it's recommended to take them at a certain time as well. There's also another method called the hormonal implant. Brand name Implantat. So what is the hormonal implant? The hormonal implant is a small tube containing a progesterone family hormone that is implanted under the skin of a woman's arm. So you would imagine a little kind of imagine a nail going inside the arm. That nail releases hormones slowly into the body for several years of a woman, so to prevent ovulation and ultimately pregnancy. That method is very effective. There's also another form of contraception, which is the ring, the Nuva ring, which was released in the US in 2002. This is a new invention. This is another hormonal delivery system. Nuva ring is a colorless, flexible silicone ring that must be inserted up into the vagina near the cervix. It looks like this, but again, this is not contraception. But it looks like this, and it's flexible, and it goes into the vagina and releases a low dose of estrogen, progesterone, like hormones into the bloodstream. Form of contraception is the contraceptive patch. It works. It looks like a Band-Aid, a squared Band-Aid, and a woman can put it on her buttocks or on her abdomen or somewhere up her upper body. Delivers two hormones into a woman's body, preventing pregnancy. Yet another contraceptive is the diaphragm and cervical cap. The diaphragm and the cervical cap are both barriers that must be placed over the cervix. Again, the diaphragm looks like this, it simulates one, and it goes up into the vagina, snugly fitting under the cervix so that the sperm cannot go into the uterus. Another form of contraception is the IUD. This is a device that is inserted into the uterus and prevents pregnancy for up to 10 years. The IUD works by replacing sperm, repelling, or by thickening the cervical mucus so that sperm cells can't pass through the vagina. Finally, sterilization, which is voluntary surgical contraception. Sterilization, there are two methods, and that is the vasectomy and the tube ligation. The vasectomy is sterilization for men, in which there's cutting and sealing of the vas deferens so that the sperm will no longer mix with semen in ejaculation. And then there's the tube ligation for women, which is the tying and cutting of the fallopian tubes, preventing any ovum from passing to fertilization. Now, if you did not use any form of contraception and do not want to risk the chance of becoming pregnant and had intercourse, there is a plan B, which is the emergency contraception pills. And yeah, they exist and they reduce the chances of conception significantly if taken 3 to 5 days after intercourse. Now, on the last note, I just want to say that just in case there is any misconception, abortion is not a form of contraception. And be safe, everybody.